Hey guys, what's up? Nick here once again, and this is a video that I wasn't even gonna make. It wasn't on my radar. I usually have a list on my notepad of what video ideas I have in the future and what videos I can make content on. And honestly, this is not something I wanted to do a video on, whether it was like an unboxing or even a full review. And by no means is this a full review video. If you want me to go in depth more with it, I will, and I can do a full review for you guys. But I hope this video just helps some of you guys out if you're looking at purchasing these headphones or not. Now, this video is actually on the headsets that I'm wearing right now. Now, this is the Philips, I'm probably going to say this wrong. I know I am. Fidelio X3s. Now, the Fidelio X2s were a hugely popular headset by Philips. And now I'm going to be honest with you guys. Not even 3 weeks ago, I knew that Philips made high quality studio monitor headphones. No idea. I had no idea they did. I've never been in the game very long. I'm not an audiophile. I know in the past I stupidly said that I was a kid and didn't realize what an audiophile actually meant. That being said, I do like having expensive headphones, mainly because I like having a very clear and flat neutral sound for video editing purposes mainly, and of course for gaming. I do use these headsets for gaming. I don't use like a wireless gaming headset when it comes to that kind of stuff, just because I like having that detailed audio. I also like being able to hear myself through the headset when I'm talking through my microphones, and the only way to do that, sadly, is with a wired headset. But that being said, the reason I checked these out or found out about these is because on Amazon, during their Prime Day event, now again, I want to apologize, I don't know if these are still on sale. I'll have a link in the description below. It will be an affiliate link, so yes, it will be helping me out if you do purchase these through the link, but by no means do you have to. But I will have a link below in the description if you want to go check them out, and I hope they're still on sale. I got these for around $175, I think was roughly what they came out to be. After taxes, there was about $200 total. Now, they're usually around $350 is the normal MSRP, so $350 US. Pretty hefty price tag, not gonna lie. I've never spent that much for myself on headphones before, so I was not going to pay $350, especially for a brand Philips that I've never really looked at before when it came to high quality, high fidelity headphones. But when I saw these, the first thing that stuck out to me was the design. Now, I'm gonna put the box down just for a second here. These things are, when they're on your head, they're maybe not as gorgeous, but trust me, in person, these things are beautiful. They look great. Very minimalist. I love that. I know a lot of people, when these came out, I watched a ton of reviews before buying them, and I was actually very taken back by a lot of the reviews I saw on YouTube, where most of the YouTubers that review these are self-proclaimed audiophiles. They know what they're talking about. They've made hundreds of reviews on different headsets, and they even got these probably sent to them. The fact that they were so hard on them is what really made me like take a step back and be like, okay, maybe these are pretty bad. Maybe these aren't worth the money. But the same thing kept coming up in all their reviews. All their points was that they all felt they were not worth $350. They thought that you should just go and buy the X2s because it's a better deal for your money. Which, okay, I can understand that, because $350 is a pretty expensive deal. Now, the big feature with these headsets is that it comes with a balanced cable in the box. And essentially what that means, or what I understand that it means, is it can plug into an amplifier that would make it FLAC files sound perfect, essentially. And a balanced cable looks exactly like the regular cable I'm using here, which is a 3.5. I just have it going to a 1/4-inch adapter to my mixer here. But that being said, a balanced cable goes to a specific adapter that can only plug into, again, amplifiers. I don't have that. I don't have a system that uses that, so it's been in the box since I bought it. But that's not a feature I needed. But the fact that it can do that is why the price is so high. They also include real leather and fancy stuff like that, which ramps with the price, of course. But a lot of people were saying like that's all just fluff, and you get the same sound signature and the same everything with the old X2s, so you might as well save like $150 and go with those. If we were taking that at face value, if these are still $350, which they might be right now, but when they're on sale, they're not. If they were still $350, I would probably agree with them. I would say, yeah, if you don't need those nice features, if you don't care about the balanced cable, and you don't care about the premium leather and the design, yeah, go with the X2s. I haven't tested them out personally. I never purchased them before. But from what I've heard in the reviews, these have almost the exact same sound signature. They have the same drivers and everything. and they're both open back headphones. So even though these look close back because they have a piece of cloth over it, these are open. So I can hear myself snapping, I can hear things around the room, and it opens up the sound stage to be much wider. So it almost sounds like you're in the room with the recording studio if you're listening to high quality FLAC files or really high quality music in general. Is that what I do? Hell no. I listen to music on YouTube, I listen to Spotify, I play video games, I make recordings and I edit them in my video program. You know, I don't do anything that normal audiophiles would do, and that's why, like, when I look at high quality headphones, I'm not necessarily looking for the perfect sound signature that you can get or the most flat sound signature you can get. I do like having a little bit of oomph behind the sound because I like hearing that for like when I'm watching videos or when I'm watching movies or of course for gaming. These bring that heat. These bring that bass punch. Is it overwhelming? Hell no. No, it's honestly perfect. The most clear, I guess is the best way to describe it, clear punchy bass I've ever heard in a pair of headphones, on top of automatically already having a very clear and neutral sound. So what I mean by that essentially is if you've never tested out a pair of open back headsets, let alone a pair of audio studio monitoring headsets, I highly recommend you check them out because they are just on another breed. They are just on another level compared to like gaming headsets or like $200 wireless headsets, right? No, they're not wireless. You're not getting any of those fancy features. You're not getting the 7.1 surround sound. You're not getting software on your computer with them or anything like that. But what you're getting is an excellent listening experience, whether it's just with music or with anything that you're going to be doing with these headsets. And honestly, from a gamer's perspective, from a content creation perspective, this is the best headset, studio monitor headset you can buy right now. And I'm being completely honest with you. Again, I did not get this sent to me. I bought this with my own money. I never even knew Philips made headsets until I bought these. And I am just been blown away. So first thing, I've been rambling already, but I just want to say that the comfort, these are extremely comfortable. My only gripe with the design, it has two wires, as you can see. So I have a wire going in this cup and into this cup. Kind of an annoyance because when you turn your head, it catches on your neck. That's it though. That's literally the only issue I have with the design. Oh, other than these don't lock into place. So the actual inputs, they can pop out. So, which is nice because you can replace the cable if it were to get broken or something. You don't have to buy a whole new headset like some of them do. But I wish they locked into place because if you have a dog or something and they walk on the cable, they can pull out, which can be an annoyance just for a frame of reference. That being said though, everything else I love about the design. They look nice. I'm a minimalist guy. I don't really like super crazy extravagant looking things. So this is definitely the way to go for me. I'm glad that it's not like a super bright, arrogant color. The leather feels really good. It looks really good. I love the free band, or I don't even know what you call these, like free air bands or whatever. It's what SteelSeries did first. I want to say they were one of the first companies to do it, where it doesn't need an adjustment. It literally, you just put it on your head and it automatically adjusts to your head size, and then it free floats on your head essentially with a little bit of clamping force to keep it from going up and down. At first, they were a little bit on the tight side with the clamping force, but I have a pretty big head, so it only took like a couple hours, and I got used to it. And eventually, it actually loosened up a little bit to where it's perfect. I can wear these for 8-9 hours a day, no issues. I had no cramping. I don't get sweaty or anything on my head because it's an open back headset. They're just incredibly comfortable, and that's not even talking about the ear cushions themselves. These do have like kind of a velvet texture to them, so they do pick up like dead skin and hair really easily. So if you're a shedder like me, your hair will pick up on it really fast. You have to clean them almost daily, which is a bummer. But on the bright side though, it's a very comfortable material. It looks very nice, and it's got like a Tempur-Pedic memory foam, so it conforms to your head. So even though they don't fold up or anything fancy for travel, they feel amazing, and they keep their shape over time too, which is really, really nice. The only thing that's a bit weird is you can see there's a lot of room in between where the headband is and then the top band. It's kind of an aesthetic thing. For me, I don't really care about it. I got used to it pretty quickly, but it might look kind of funny at first. But I think that's just because they want to cater to every person out there. Some people have really long heads versus short heads and wide heads. Everybody's head is different, right? And I'm glad they actually thought about that. So if you have the biggest head out there, this should be able to fit you without any issue. So comfort and everything aside, again, A+ around the marks. The last thing that I really want to get into is the sound quality, which I've already kind of talked about. Again, the main thing I noticed with this headset, and it being an open back design, by the way, when you get open back headsets, yeah, they open up the soundstage, but you can hear your environment pretty easily. So people are going to hear what you're listening to, by the way. If you listen to loud music or whatever, if they're in the room with you, they're going to hear you. If you're on the subway, you're at school, yes, people will be able to hear you. So definitely keep that in mind. They do bleed a lot. But if you're fine with that, like I am, because this is for my studio only, I don't wear these out and about. If you are fine with that, the other thing too with open back headsets is usually the bass usually lacks pretty heavily. And that's mainly because of the openness. And when you have a perfect seal on your headsets that you can just kind of fall into the sound signature and not have any bleed or outside noise coming in, it allows bass to be much richer and more powerful. So that's why, like over-the-ear headphones that you get at the supermarket or Best Buy or whatever, like Beats by Dre, for instance, those are very bass heavy headsets. They kind of overpower everything because they just think that bass is what everybody wants. And granted, some people do like that for hip hop and rap and EDM, stuff like that. I understand that to a degree. But if you're like me and you're looking for more of a high detailed sound, especially for gaming, this is the perfect mix. So not only are you getting the absolute clearest sound you could get for your highs and mids, which comes with an open back design, but somehow they were able to get a really rich and punchy bass response, like I stated before. I don't know how to explain it. It's just the perfect mix. And the cool thing is too, if you have a computer, if you use these with this computer, which is what I recommend using them with, if you have EQ settings, you can always alter that as well. If it's not right off the bat what you're expecting, like for instance, my mixer here has an EQ setting just for music, and that's what I normally use for everything. It heightens the bass a little bit more, and then it also lowers the highs just a tiny bit. The fact that I'm able to do that, and this sounds that damn good, it blew me away. Really, it truly has. These headsets are more than worth the price if you're only having to pay $175. Now again, they are the full price right now for $350. Just keep a look at them, wait for them to go on sale, and get the deal of a lifetime. If I had to pay $350 for these, I would not have been upset. I'm going to be honest with you. Would not be upset. These things, even on the box, they have these awards on here, and rightfully so. Best headphones your money can buy, hands down. So if there's anything that I didn't get to in this video or that I may not have explained correctly, I do apologize. Again, this was not a video I planned on. I just wanted to hit record and talk about it because ever since I put these on my head, I've just been gushing, wanting to talk about these because they're just that good. So if you have any questions that I didn't answer in the video itself, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll reply to you as fast as I can. If there's anything that I maybe didn't get to this video you would like to see in a future video, or again, a full video review, let me know as well, and I will get right with you on that. So with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, share, support as always. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and we'll hopefully see you in the next one. Peace out.